my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to share with you a little social engineering spam that Larry got, and I wanted to tell you what he found. And the goal of us sharing these with you is that you would share them with your team members so that they can become more and more diligent in looking at their email and deciding what is and is not legit, and if there's any question, to delete it right away. So here's what happened. Larry received an email, and the subject line was attention required financial statement, and then it said secure mail, and then review copy. So that looked pretty official. So the sender was direct notify center. That's what it said the center was. But if you look, the email address came from someone's name at a different domain name, just like LEC or something like that. So Larry checked it out. He looked for that domain. Is it legit? What is it? And it was just kind of this empty website and not very well done at all. Then it said, hello, LA Went, all one word. So that's kind of it's definitely not from Syscon to Larry. This is somebody else for sure. So that was a tip off. And then the financial info was supposed to be for Syscon Inc., which we would never reference. That is our domain name, but we would never reference ourselves that way. And then it said for 6 months, but the 6 and months was all smashed together, so a typo there. And then when he kept reading, a little further down, it was very official. It said, why did I receive this email? And it went on to explain that the company was using email filtering service, and it was provided by Electrical and Computer Resources, which I don't know if that's a real thing or not, but it's certainly not anything that we use. So he knew right away that wasn't true. So the good news, right at the top of the email, he saw, and all of our clients see, a little banner that would have said and did say, you don't often receive email from, and it had the email address there. And that's your first warning that this is not a familiar address. This is not a familiar person reaching out to you. That's not everything, because people can spoof those, but that's your first warning sign that you should read very carefully from here on out and decide whether you were going to take any action on it or not. So most team members wouldn't take the time to read all the way down. Larry did, because he wanted to look for clues and things we could share with you, and then he brought them to us so we could get an article in our newsletter for you. Bottom line is, these are still out there, and the people send them because they work. People click on this. So remind your people not to click on this. And if there's any thought that it might not be legit, just delete. If you think it might be a vendor or someone you're actually working with, pick up the phone with a phone number you know and have called before and have the conversation with them. The whole article and the information is in our June 2025 newsletter if you'd like to check it out. Please share this with your team members. Stay safe and have a great rest of your week.